Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we're looking over the markets and find out what's going on. I don't even know what's going on because I've just come back and I've just got all set up. This is the first time I've had a computer on for 4 days, I think now, because we've been moving, we've been at a wedding at the weekend as well. So I'm just getting set up. So let me know if you can see and hear me okay. The sound might be a bit distorted. So in the comments just now, just let me know if you can see and hear me okay. I'm just going to jump over just to make sure everything is set up. You know what it's like when you're moving, everything's kind of changed and trying to get all the tech stuff set up again. So just let me know if you can see and hear me okay. I'll just see. 1 second. Right, it should be okay. Should be. I'm just a little bit concerned about the sound. In fact, I'll just do a sound check myself here and see what it sounds like. If you're on watch page. Right. I'll just do a sound check myself here and see what it sounds like. If you're on watch page. Right. Just do a sound check myself here and see what it sounds like. Right, that should be okay. It's all good. Okay, we'll just jump over to the chat area. Just now, see who we have in. We have Mark Innes is in house. Welcome to you. I'm early because the clocks have went forward again. So the clocks are forward. I don't know when they go forward for you, Mark, but the clocks are forward in UK from yesterday, in line with USA, which went forward 3 weeks ago. High Plains Drifter is in house. Gene is in house. Mark Innes said CYT card giveaway. Yeah. I wish. IoT Financial, Antonio Medusa is in. Andreas, Marcus Shafari, Patrick Frey, Brundle25, David Schwartz is in. Smart People, Debbie Claydon has joined us as well. Everybody's saying how's the new place. New place is brilliant. Just takes a bit getting used to, but loving it so far. So we need to just get in, and after this live, I'll do a wee bit of work just for an hour and a half or something. Then we'll get stuck into the house again. But we've not quite moved in yet. But it won't take us a couple of days. Knowing me and Sharon, I know what we're like. We won't kind of just rest until it's all done. So yeah, it's nice. Love it. Smaller, obviously. We had a kind of 5-bedroom house before. We're moving into a kind of a flat. So, but smaller, so it's just going to take some time to get used to. And the Stormkeeper's in the house as well. Marcus Shafari saying all good, Steve. So the sound and the vision's okay. That's good. Scott Greenplate is in. Antonio, is there any other investment for us again, like when you give us information on Bitstack? There is something actually. There is something, but I'll need to check out first. It's to do with AdBank. They've got something coming up. I'll check that out later for you and possibly get back to you tomorrow. As I said, we'll need to get set up and everything. I just wanted to do a live today just to get started back into routine. Shea Ngov, good morning from Austin, Texas. Good to see you here, buddy. Okay, CryptoDon 1 is in the house. Good morning, Digitex looking good. I've never even checked. I haven't even checked my own kind of investments yet this morning, because I just wanted to try and get set up properly. So I've not even checked any of my own investments or anything yet. So I'll need to check everything. But we'll have a quick look at the markets overall just now. And we'll just go to the all ones and we'll just do the 10K. We can do that after. That'll just set up. Okay, so we're looking at 145 billion. So it's gone up like, I don't know, 3% since I've been away, which is fantastic. 145.5 billion. Bitcoin dominance has come down slightly to 50.1%. Bitcoin, as we can see, is rising. We'll look at the charts later on for that. 4,137 aggregated price. Ethereum is up. XRP is starting to go up as well. We've got a story on XRP as well. EOS is up, solidifying its place at number 4. Litecoin is up as well. So who's the biggest risers? TTC protocol is up 15%. Dash is up 12%, Loom Network up 10%, all in double digits. Who's the biggest loser? Aurora, not that much, 4.93%. Engine Coin, that's had a huge run up already. Crypto.com, CRO, going down slightly as well. So there's not that much. In the red, there's probably about 15% in the red and 85% in the green. And we'll look at the overall markets. How many coins we got now? 2,136. It's rising by about 7 or 8 per day. Okay, over the last 24 hours, who has been the highest? I've even got my coffee this morning. Block CDN is up 133%, up 742% over the last 7 days, which is amazing. But 1.7 million volume, who are they on with? Again, I've never heard of Block CDN. I just want to see the markets are on. I want to see the wash trading. Gate.io, don't believe that. Don't trust that. Banyan Network is up 96% on 18,000 volume and 58% for the week, 105% over the hour. A lot of people spoke about that previously as well, a while ago. For new is up again as well. I take that's an energy one because it's got kW as in kilowatt. 315,000 volume, 82%. That was up last week as well. Purify. For new, by the way, is 500 and it's 500,000 for the market capitalization. These are the ones we have to look out for. Credit Tag Chain on 29,000 volume, up 64%. Very Safe, somebody mentioned that last week. Very Safe is up 75% over the last 24 hours. And somebody mentioned it last week, and they mentioned it a few times. So well done. Let me know who it was. I can't remember who it was who'd mentioned that. So that's brilliant. We'll look at coin signals as well. Somebody said Digitex was moving as well. So they're coming out this month with their exchange. DGTX. Yep, they're on the move again. 2,250. And they were at 1,781. But 2,250 now. So they're reaching their all-time high again. So they probably got, I would imagine, their all-time high is 2,546. They've got a resistance there around about 2,336. They're going to blow through that, I think. They're going to whiz past that as well. Who else? Have a look at what Bab's doing. Still near the bottom, unfortunately. AdBank. It's starting to move again, up to 66. And they were at 96, so still a wee bit to go. But if you consider only a month ago, they were down at 20 Satoshi, so they went up 300%, which is brilliant. This is a good thing about these coins as well. They can just jump by 100, 200% if you're in them just now, like Digitex, like AdBank, like BAB as well, when that kind of starts to move as well. I can't remember what else we've got. What we're looking at. What else we were looking at? There was a smaller one. I can't remember. Nightmare. Okay, we'll go back to chat. Crypto Don Juan, how's it moving, buddy? Yeah, we're still moving in. Still knackered because we had the wedding at the weekend as well. It was all weekend kind of affair for the wedding. So back yesterday, moved in. I moved in on Friday, and then we had to leave straight away for the wedding on Friday night. Back in the Sunday, just all day yesterday, we're just kind of working away, and we'll be doing that all day today and tomorrow as well. Just a couple of hours work to keep things ticking over. Then I'll get back into the full routine, full swing of things. Alazar is in the house. Mac Paulin is in. Good morning. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Definitely did. Hope you had one is a good one as well. Stephen King. Good morning to you. 52 Mutts. Mark Innes was Very Safe, Steve. We looked at that last week. We'll have a wee quick look at Very Safe because somebody did mention it last week as a possible potential riser, so I need to find out who that is again. So we've not got the market capitalization yet, but we kind of discussed that last week as well. Website. Very Safe platform will be the catalyst for projects, exchanges, and communities to collaborate, create an ecosystem where transparency, accountability, communication, and expertise go hand in hand to set a standard in the industry. Aims to offer an easier, safer, and more efficient way for customers and businesses to participate in an initial coin offering, a parallel coin offering, offer new or existing projects to leverage the transparency and resources the VeriSafe platform will offer. So I can't remember what the market capitalization was. Smart people, LRC, any thoughts? We'll just have a wee look at the charts just now. I was looking at EVX there as well. We mentioned this last week as well. When we were doing the lives last week, talking about the Fibonacci retracement levels. I use it a wee bit differently and do it from the crossover and look at this 61.8% level. And it's kind of followed that rule again. It didn't quite touch 20,500. It was 22,000, then it bounced back up. So you could have another good jump up there. We'll just look at BLX, see what's happening with BLX. Interval is not appropriate, we'll just go to the daily. So 4,108, so we're still above the 50 EMA, still slowly climbing. And if we can get a crossover of the 50 EMA going over the 200 EMA, or the 200 MA, I think the 50 EMA will be very close to the 50 MA as well. So we could get a golden cross there as well. I had that for a while. When did we last have that? On a BLX, round about October 2015. So we might get a kind of golden cross here, and this is the 50 EMA, as I said. I'm going to change that to MA style, that's fine. It'll be the same anyway. For the 50 MA are very similar. So the way it's going, these could converge around about June time or May time, middle of May, if they keep going the way they're going. And this one here. Then could we expect a cross? Middle of May, 21st of May or something like that, if it keeps going the way it's going just now. That's just a rough estimate. So it's looking good, still looking good. It's very slow rising just now, but that's what we want. Don't want the big jumps up and people manipulating it. But it's going well just now. We're above the 50 EMA, which I like on the daily. What I like on the hourly, we'll just go to BTC USD. I'll go to the hourly. And we had a big spike down there, 4052. I don't like when that happens, when there's $70 spikes. But we're still looking good. We're looking good on every chart just now. I'll have a look at the monthly and the weekly as well. So on a weekly, it'd be good to get a crossover on the weekly as well. For the 70 EMA crossing over the 50 EMA, which has not happened since the 26th of October 2015. So that would be fantastic, because it looks as if it's coming up for that way. So middle of May, hopefully, if it keeps on going the way it's going. Just have a wee look on the monthly as well. The monthly, we're actually doing okay on the monthly. It's never, if you're looking at that chart and you're looking at it as a kind of daily one, you just say, well, we're not in a bear market. But we definitely are. I just still say we're not in a bear market. Looking at the monthly chart, the 70 EMA is still crossed over the 50 EMA, and we're still above the 50 EMA, and we're starting to rise again. You can see the last 3 months there. You can see that quite clearly. We've got 3 green candles, although they're getting smaller now. So we need a kind of push up to get the bulls winning. So that's on the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's still looking good on every chart, basically. EVX, we just had a look at that just now. That's on the monthly. I'll go back to daily and just get rid of that. That was just me checking that. OEX has done well. It's starting to go back up again as well. We'll look on the, oh, that is on the daily. Oh, I've missed over. I need to get back to EMA. Go to green, the bright green, and we'll go to inputs. There's a 7, style, make it thicker. Okay. So we'll look again. We'll look at this Fibonacci retracement. The open ANX, you can that kind of jumped up big time. So we'll look at the Fibonacci retracement levels. And that's bouncing off the 78.6. So remember last week we said when it goes through the 61.8% level, it keeps on going down through that just to leave it for the moment until the next support, which would be 78.6. And it's bounced off the 78.6, starting to go back up again as well. What else is moving up? WTC, brilliant. That's just moving up. Just now that's doing really well, WTC. Dash just start to move as well, NAS has started to move. Just a couple of others, IOST has started to move again. Mithril. Mithril's a good one because it's coming off its bottom as well. So I like Mithril. Data, we've already kind of spoken about data. That was coming off its bottom. We've called that in the premium group as well. And if you're a premium member, I will get back to the calls. Obviously, I've not done it since Friday, but I will get back to the calls for the premium group if you're in the premium group. If you're not, there's a link down below to join us in the premium group. We've got a brilliant bunch of people in there. So I make calls nearly every day in the premium group. And some of the calls I've made have jumped up 225%. It's not because I made the calls, but I've made the calls and they've jumped up by 225%. But it's doing well. It's doing well in the premium group. But it's also a brilliant bunch of people as well in the premium group. And you get to chat kind of crypto, and we're talking intelligently about crypto as well. DOC is starting to move up as well, which is good. That's crossed over ages ago. Most of the coins now have crossed over on the daily, which is good. Zcash we spoke about as well. I called that on Friday. That's now starting to move. I think I called it on Friday. I'm just going to have a quick look. That was the announcements. XVG Strat. Let's have a look at that. Did I call it on Friday? I've called all them at ZEC, yeah. So, yep, called that as well. So it's now starting to move. I don't know where I called at. I'm just going to see where I called at 141, 1.4 million. So it's down here. It's just jumped up 6%, but it should go up more than that as well. It's starting to move just now. That's good. That's as well. CMT. It's kind of broken out there. Okay, we'll just have a quick look at the news stories as well. Where are we? Ripple. I want to check out Ripple. Ripple XRapid appears on World Bank official website. Pilot saved 40% to 70% foreign exchange cost. A step closer to mass adoption. So it's no news at this point that Ripple is making headway. This is from investingblockchain.com. Is making headway with financial institutions around the world as they take to its cross-border payments solutions for faster and cheaper transactions. Now Ripple has an appreciation of the World Bank, which makes special mention of it in an article discussing improvements in remittances. As it correctly mentions, remittances is most expensive for those that need it the most, natives of the developing nations who go abroad and send funds back to their native homes. So that's kind of what like BAB we're doing as well. We're trying to do as well, so it's making it cheaper for the banking the unbanked as well, but Ripple has been mentioned on the World Bank kind of website as well. I'm just going to check this for messages. That's cool. And Ethereum. This is kind of similar to what I'm thinking just now. I don't think 2090. Analyst predicts Ethereum breakout on April the 24th, 2019. An analyst who goes by the pseudonym of Science Guy 9489 on Twitter has recently come out with a series of predictions for cryptocurrencies moving forward in 2019. In the series of predictions, he had estimated that BTC would hit 28,000, LTC would hit 650, and Ripple would hit $4. He also made a prediction price for Ethereum in which he estimated that it had the potential to reach a high of 2090, and he calculated this figure by taking the support at 80 from the 2018 high at 1420, taking it away, and then he went on to divide the result by 2 and then added this figure to the 2018 high to reach 2090. So we'll see as well if that comes true or not. But I do think Ethereum is going to take another jump back up. In fact, we'll have a look at Ethereum. And I wasn't sure about Ethereum for a while, to be honest, but I do think it's going to make its way back up. We're at $142 just now, so it could be a really good time to invest in Ethereum as well. And this is going all the way back to 2017. I imagine getting Ethereum at $10. But yeah, that could jump back up again. That'd be a good jump for Ethereum. What else we were looking at? Japan's biggest railway company is looking to accept cryptocurrency payments. So Japan's biggest railway and subway operator, the Japan Railways Group, JR Group, is reportedly looking to add cryptocurrency payment options for its users in a move that could see millions of Japanese individuals use cryptos to pay for transportation. This is the kind of thing we need. This is the kind of innovation we need as well. Japan is definitely leading the way with cryptocurrency, and which is good for the cryptosphere as a whole. But I think other countries are just far, far too slow in kind of adopting cryptocurrency, and they need to kind of speed it up. And Japan is fast becoming one of the countries that are really kind of moving ahead in the cryptocurrency space. And altcoin price movements suggest potential crypto market sentiment reversion. And we've seen this again. This has been happening for a couple of weeks, that the sentiment, the positivity seems to have kind of returned to the markets as well. But we still have to be aware, but there's definitely a much more positive sentiment in the markets just now. And if we think we're kind of positive just now, and Bitcoin's only $4,100 just now, imagine what it's going to be like when it kind of doubles up to 8,000 or when it goes to 5,000, 6,000. So it was just a news story. It just perfectly reflected what I was thinking as well about the markets, that there's an air of kind of positivity about the markets just now. This is Kruger. Bearish trend could end if BTC surpasses 4,200. So Kruger further clarified that statements regarding Bitcoin's price was not a call. He explained this was a kind of tweet as well from Kruger, and he explained that from strictly a technical standpoint, the price movements that are considered bearish, which began in early 2018, should end if BTC surges past 4,200. So I'll put links to these articles as well, if I remember. I need to kind of remember and start doing that. Okay, we'll look on Binance just now, what's happening with Binance. Go on Binance website. I've never seen that in there's metal on that. Ah, that's weird. I need to add metal onto this. It's not coming up as a mover, a big mover. Right, so metal kind of jumped up big time as well. And you can see on the crossover, just do the 50. The crossover there at 679 jumped up by 173%. Okay, EVX, metal is up 19%, but it was much higher obviously as well. Gold was up as well, Data, Dash, Myth. I'm just looking for the ones that are up and coming just now. There's nothing big moving just now. But they're also definitely taking a move, taking a run, which is brilliant to see. Okay, we'll go back to the chat, see what's happening. Kig, thank you very much for the two $2 donations. Really appreciate that, mate. LRC, somebody said it, LRC, I do apologise. LRC take a good move. I think when I was checking, setting up everything up this morning, BTC. So it took a jump up to what, 1765, then came back down. What's that at just now? 1659. Still think we're going to go up. I still think we're going to see 3,000 or 2,900 and then come back down, then go back up, or it might just shoot through that 2,900. So still think that's a good one if you're holding that just now. It was going down, I think it was when I left on Friday, it was 1547 or something, but it's kind of shot up. And I'm still expecting that to go to 2,900. Keg is saying a bit early is because the clocks went forward in the UK. So I'll still do it 8:30 every morning, but it'll be 8:30 UK time. Liking the new view behind you there, nice light coming in. Yeah, it is quite good. I've still got the kind of lights here that spit as well, the spotlights. So I need that to kind of offset the backlight drop as well. QTIM chart views. QTIM, not looked at QTIM for a while. QTIM Bitcoin. Looking good. This is a 200 MA I've got in yellow. So it's crossed over the 200 MA, which is always a good sign. Crossed over 70, the 70 MA crossed over the 50 EMA. That's crossed over as well, 54,000 now up to 72,000. It's looking good for another rise to at least 84,000. It's going to, for the recency effects, we're going to get to 84,000 again. For QTIM, it's coming off close to an all-time low. These were spikes down. I don't know what happened there, but they were spikes down for QTIM. They were flash crashes, so we can ignore that. But coming off its all-time low at 44,000, nearly doubled up from there, but still looking good, really good for QTIM as well from a technical point of view. So expect that to continue as well. That's for Gene. Mark Innes saying thanks, my pleasure. Lawrence Matthews is in, Bernard Ronald is in as well. King 1969 Larson, good morning to you. Gene O'Dowd, hello everybody. Hi Stephen, everyone. Smash the likes. Yeah, keep forgetting to say it. Hit the likes. If you like these videos, go down to the like button just now and hit that like button. Just takes a second or two to do. Anthony El Falali is in. Ada doing great. Yeah, Ada's doing brilliant. Doubled my position, brilliant. So not looked at Cardano for a while. So look at Cardano. Yeah, still good, doing good at 1698. And that's when it crossed over at 1140. Well, it didn't cross over at 1129. I've been speaking about this for a while. So yeah, I would still be accumulating Cardano at these prices as well. Still think it's a really good price for Cardano. And technical, it looks good as well. Gordy Boy Scotland is in. And Keg, thanks again for the donations. VET seems to be looking good. We'll have a wee look at VET for you, mate. VT, BTC. Yeah, still looking good. Crossed over in the 200 MA, which is a brilliant sign. 149. I'm expecting more from VET, to be honest. I expect this to crash through 200 pretty soon. But it's looking good. Coming up with its all-time low. Got support at 100, say 104. It's went up 50% since then. I'm really expecting this to smash through 200 in the next couple of weeks, I would imagine. If the market keeps going the way it's going just now, it's going to smash through 200 Satoshi, which is what, a 30-40% lift from here. But yeah, I expect VET to do well over the coming weeks. King 1969, it's huge for Ripple. It is. There is Ripple. There's just so much good news about Ripple. It can't not shoot up any week. Very, very soon it's just going to jump. KCS. I like KCS. We spoke about this last week as well. We'll just have a look. I don't think it's on. Where is it? Where's it going just now? Yeah, it's doing really brilliant just now. Is this on Bitcoin? 41,000 Satoshi at the moment. So it's just going to reach an all-time high. It's going to go back to its all-time high again at 140,000 Satoshi. Really, really like it as one of the exchange coins. So really like Binance. Obviously, that's kind of shot up already. We're into the billions of dollars valuation for Binance. So then you have to ask yourself, okay, what's the up-and-coming ones? KuCoin is definitely one. Huobi is definitely one as well. And a few of the other exchange coins as well. Digitex Futures, which is technically going to be an exchange, that could be huge as well. That's already up to about 80 million Yeah, it's 80 million just now. I think KuCoin is up to about 130 million. We'll just have a wee look actually. So I'm not talking mince. So KuCoin, 154 million it's jumped up to $1.72. It has been at as high as $20. So I think that represents a brilliant investment just now. But do your own research. I'm not your financial advisor. Put your big boy pants on, big girl pants on, all that stuff. But definitely KuCoin shares, it's going to be good. And I think Huobi as well. HT, Huobi token, 132. So that probably represent better value. At the moment, $2.65. It has been at $5.97. But they've only recently, okay, well, since last year, they didn't get a big run up in January, so you're not going to see that. So yeah, I think Huobi token and KuCoin shares, if that's all you bought just now, I think you'd be laughing in a year's time. So brilliant opportunities for them. Kig, another $5 donation. Thanks very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Nicky Sheldrake is in. Good morning to you, buddy. London Bobby. Good morning, Steve. I'm using a new bot called T-Rex, trading USD and ETH on Binance. Made profit today of 3.78%. I still not London Bobby. I'm still not trusting bots. I don't know what it is. I've just got this thing totally against bots that I wouldn't like to give up my API at all for any. But I am looking at 3 commas, and I've been looking at it for a couple of weeks. I'm just not pulling the trigger. Zilliqa, Dennis van der Hayden. We'll look at Zilliqa just now. So Zil BTC. Oh, looking good. Looking really good actually. 497. Just crossing over just now. So perfect timing. Crossing over the 200 EMA as well. 70 EMA is crossing over the 50 EMA. So this is looking really good. Probably get a jump up to 644, which represents 30%. So if you're looking for a 30% jump, it's looking good for Zilliqa up to 642. I just put a wee kind of horizontal line there for the resistance. So there is the resistance. We've got that too thick. So that's the resistance there. So we're in a kind of channel just now. You can see that channel there, of between 433 and 642. So yeah, expect that to jump up the next couple of weeks up to 642 and probably beyond as well. It looks like for Zilliqa. So it looks like a really good one. Olo Bramblebird is in. Richard Cooper just in. Light and rewinding back to the start. Excellent, mate. Lawrence Matthews, the multi-back IEO is probably driving KCS. Yeah, the multi-back was that. I can't remember the release on that. I'm trying to think of the date. Can't remember the date. KuCoin.com. Right, Spotlight multi-back. April 3rd. April 3rd. However, we said this about Binance as well. Remember when Binance came out, they started Launchpad again, and we thought, okay, it's going to go up, and then as soon as the kind of happens, the IEO happens, the Binance token is going to come down in price, but it came down slightly, then just jumped back up again, because what Binance are doing and what KuCoin is probably going to do as well, they're going to do exactly the same. They're going to have another IEO probably, and I don't know if they've kind of released any news yet. They're going to have another IEO, which means you're going to have to buy the KuCoin shares. So it's going to be a perpetual thing. So you might as well just buy the KuCoin shares just now, buy a shit ton of them if you want to try and get in on these IEOs. If you don't get in, you just keep the shares and you just keep them going up. Not keep the shares, keep the tokens, and they just keep on going up in value because it's a perpetual kind of cycle up the way. It keeps on going up and up and up because of the constant releasing of IEOs. But I don't know what KuCoin, have they got another one planned? So I don't know if they've got another one planned. But yeah, I think it probably is driving the price up, but it's probably going to drive the price up to over $10 soon as well if they keep on bringing out these IEOs. So it's going to be a good thing. I think that's it just now. So it's going to be a short one today, but I'm just going to look See if I've missed anything. That was very safe. Huobi token. Yeah, KuCoin does look really good. This was the news. Everex seems to be making a move for it as well. OpenANX, it looks like the start of another rise for OpenANX. IOST, that looks like the start of a bigger rise as well. And WTC has been looking good for a while. Walton Chain, we've been saying that for a while as well. MTH, that was one of my positions as well. So I've looked at my other positions. MTH, what are they doing? 548. Not that brilliant. We'll just look at the Fibonacci. The crossover. It's come down 88.6. Come down. I expect that to go back up as well. And really what I'm expecting from MTH is another kind of cup and handle, or kind of semi-cup and, well, it is a cup and handle. Up to here. Dip down, back up. So I expect it to go up to 1100. That's another kind of cup and handle scenario, like LRC, like Loopring, and like OpenANX as well. That was the other one. Hypercash, didn't look at Hypercash as well. That was the other one I was saying was going to go up 70%. Not quite there yet, but steadily rising. But it's not quite there yet, so I expect that to go up as well. Just not as quick as I thought it was going to go up, and that's... yeah, it's not quite as good a cup and handle formation as it was, but still expecting it to go up. I think that's us for just now. No more comments. I'm just going to see if... I've got this set up on wireless, so I don't know if the streaming... it's saying an error has occurred. So what's happened to you? Oh no, we're still okay. We're all good. If you're still watching just now, let me know if you can see and hear me okay. A strange one. Saying there was an error. Weird. I'm presuming someone just went wrong. Okay, I'm going to leave it there just now, anyway. But it's good to be back, and hopefully I'll be back on the game. Not on the game. On the ball tomorrow again, just with the more news and kind of longer kind of news stories as well. Just getting back into the swing of things, hopefully. And well, I will be, because this place will get done. I'm just looking at this place, it's a riot just now. Got about 15 boxes of books and to put up as well. I'm just going to have a big shelf, big wall full of books. Be cool. It's still on. Oh yeah, all good, loud and clear. Thanks, Steve. High Points Drifted. Yeah, so we are. It's still going. Okay, so I'll leave it there just now, and hopefully you'll have a brilliant day. And I will see you again. I'll get back into it later on once I've done kind of more kind of clearing up in the flat. I'll get back into the charts, and in the premium group, I'll make some calls in the premium group as well. But David Schwartz saying thanks for everything. Ethereum, yeah, I'll look at very quick look at Ethereum. I think we've done that. I think we looked at Ethereum. Oh, we did. But I do expect Ethereum to jump up big time. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Yeah, Ethereum is still bordering it on the 70 MA crossover, which is really good, but I expect this to jump up a lot over the coming weeks as well. It's certainly past its recent kind of highs of 4.1 million. So expect to see big jumps from Ethereum as well. Litecoin as well. I've not looked at Litecoin for Never looked at Litecoin. I said that was going to go up to $70. Not quite there yet, 60, but it's going to way surpass $70, go up to the $95 and up to the $100. So overall, it's looking really good for the markets just now. The bigger guns are going to start coming out again. XRP is going to rise, Ethereum is going to rise, EOS is going to rise even further, I think, and Litecoin is going to go up as well. Bitcoin obviously is we're just going to slowly keep seeing that going up, which is good. Bitcoin Cash, don't care about. Binance Coin, still see that as moving up. Stellar, yes. Cardano, yes. Tron, not as sure about now. Bitcoin SB, don't care about. Dash as well. So we're going to start seeing the bigger guns moving up as well, I think, in my opinion. Okay, thank you very much for everything, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, namaste. Take care. Bye now.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.